All right, Cranberry, no handling yet, okay? Now what I mean by that is Cranberry is such a gifted trainer, and he's so habituated that he just does it by instinct. He just breathes proper leash handling, okay? So that being said, I don't want him to do proper leash handling because I need him to behave just as a owner would that doesn't really have any experience with dogs and now has a big, black, beautiful poodle to deal with, yeah? So Onyx, this is his second time here. The very first time he went home because of the pandemic. All businesses were required to shut down by the state of Texas. So his went home. So pandemic, we tried to wait it out. He recently came back. And he's been with us, man, at least a week. So this is his first training session because, in my opinion, he hasn't fully acclimated yet. He's not behaving like himself. He's still acting somewhat reserved. In fact, this is the most goofy he's been out here. So this is a good sign. Now we are running out of time because of the heat. We're in Texas. So we're gonna start off with just good leash handling, okay? All right, here we are with the leash. Now we use a leash this small on all the dogs, regardless of how large they are. Even if the dog is 150 pounds, we're gonna use this 6-foot leash that is actually made for a kitten. 6 feet in length, very thin, very small, very lightweight, which is most crucial. And look at the clasp, so small, yeah? This whole thing can't weigh very much. The less your training equipment weighs, the more likely your dog will be unaware of it and make the transition into off-leash work that much smoother and easier. If you're using a heavy leash and a heavy training collar, your dog's gonna be well aware of when that training leash and collar is on. Let's try to blur the line some, yeah? So here's the training collar that we're going to use. Now this training collar is made for a small dog, like a Jack Russell Terrier, something small. We use this collar, this small collar, on all the dogs, regardless of their size. Even if the dog is, like I say, 150 pounds, we're gonna use this collar. We're just going to use multiple collars so we can increase the radius by adding links. You can decrease the radius by removing links. In the same way that I'm removing the links and adding the links is how I'm going to put it around the dog. Yes, so ideally, you want to check the flow of the chain, make sure it's not tangled. That doesn't allow it to perform. You want to make sure it's unencumbered, yes? Then we're going to put it on. You don't need a lot of strength to do this. I'm going to squeeze these tips. Now it might seem like I'm squeezing somewhere else, but I'm actually just squeezing those tips. And then I'm going to put them inside these little holes, yeah? So look. It's on. Now to take it off, I'm going to push it down on one link as I push up with my forefinger on the link that it is connected to. So I'm pushing down and up simultaneously. Then I squeeze a little bit and it comes off, yeah? Voila. And again, you want to use lightweight collars. If you use the collar that they recommend for a Cane Corso, that collar is about that big. The dog is very aware of having that collar on. This collar, ideally, we can try to blur the line and make him feel as if he's naked. Good, 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 good. All right, now Cranberry. Perfect. Now this is very important, yes? You know, a lot of people say their dog gets excited when they grab the leash. If your dog is getting excited when it's grabbing the leash, then your dog is being miscued. It is better for your dog to not get excited when you grab the leash and to get excited when you put the leash over your shoulder blade like that. Because now the cue becomes the leash being put over your shoulder blade, over your left shoulder blade, and the dog knows that he's going to get tethered and training is about to happen, or at least a walk, okay? Very, very, very good. And then when you're going to put it onto the dog, you're going to approach the dog and you're going to, there you go, you're going to put it on the dog like this, yes, calmly, without asking the dog to sit. Once you put the collar on, you can apply a little bit of pressure to put the dog into the sit. And then you praise the dog for the sit, yes? And again, get into the habit of grabbing the leash often, carrying it around, and putting it up without putting the dog on the leash. When you are going to put the dog on the leash, differentiate the gesture by slapping that leash over your shoulder and going into that position, and your dog is going to start sitting, eagerly anticipating the training session. So very, very good. Now, a couple of things that I want Cranberry to start doing is the rotations. So you notice how Cranberry has been staying still. So hereafter, whenever you're handling your dog and you have him on the leash and training collar, you need to rotate with the dog, kind of always keeping your dog on your right hand side. You see how now there, the pull that we gave, we didn't need to give him the pull necessarily. I just want you to rotate with him like you normally do, Cranberry. Don't worry about leash handling yet, just rotating. Let's start off just with rotations. See, rotations, there you go. No, what are you doing? I don't want you to herd the dog. I want you to rotate yourself with him on your left. Let's demonstrate that. Yes, so you're gonna ebb and flow with him. Yes, there you go. Good. You see, just kind of keeping him at your left. Yes, and then every time the dog kind of starts to come around, we're gonna praise. Good. He's starting to become aware of the collar and the little bites. Yeah, it's also getting hot. So good. Now, Cranberry, I want you to step into him, and as you step into him, you're going to start applying pressure. Rotate if you need to keep him on your left. Yes. Now you see the pressure that Cranberry is applying. He's going to apply it up towards his right shoulder blade, ideally. Good sit. You notice how there for a while I caught him slipping, and he was applying pressure backwards, and that's not going to force the dog to sit. That's going to make the dog want to go this way. But if you apply pressure up towards your right shoulder blade, the dog is going to want to counter it by going in the opposite direction, and therefore putting his butt on the ground. Yeah. Good. We got some noises out there at Dollar General. Good look. Very good. Actually, we should say listen there because he's looking in the opposite direction. You should use the look command whenever they look at you in the eyes. Okay. Now, very good. Now, Cranberry, you're going to touch him very lightly, and you're going to start to walk. Yes. Now we're going to keep him on our left hand side. Now the touch is going to become a signal to the dog that he can move. Yes. Good heel. Good. So now we're trying to keep him actively on our left. You notice how Cranberry is watching the dog. So in this situation, the dog is aware of Cranberry's surveillance, which makes it important. If you start to do this exercise and you're just looking out in front of you and distracted, your dog's going to be distracted. In fact, I have a video called Bobblehead Syndrome with Cranberry, with the theory that I'm going to go over very quickly. When you're out training with your dog, if every sound that you hear makes you pause and look and distracts you, then your dog is going to be distracted by every sound it hears. It's Bobblehead Syndrome. You want to avoid that, yes? Good, Cranberry. Beautiful handling by Cranberry there. So again, look, you see how he didn't stop walking? Beautiful. A lot of people would stop walking in that situation to get control of the dog, and that's a negative. You don't want to do that. Good. Come to the right, please. Now come towards me. You're going to slow down, and you're going to apply pressure as you slow down. Pressure up towards your right shoulder blade as you slow down. Good. Come on, you can rotate with him. Beautiful pressure. Now let go of the pressure the moment the dog puts his butt on the ground, okay? Now, Cranberry, you're going to walk around him, please. A tight circle. Counterclockwise. You always want to start off counterclockwise. Good. Stand right next to him. Pause for a few seconds. Touch him, then you're going to walk towards me. Touch him, walk towards me. Go in the opposite direction, to the right. Okay, that was to your left. Next to him to your right. Come on, to your left now. Slow down, apply pressure, and come to a stop. So he hears all the sounds. He hears drilling. No, you don't have to use your hands yet. Just apply the proper pressure. So look, proper pressure would be up towards your right shoulder blade. See, look. Good. You see how I'm waiting him out? He's going to do it. Look. Just being more stubborn than him. Good sit. Just stubborn, yeah? Now, Cranberry, you're going to step out in front of him, please. Again, if he stands up, you're going to apply pressure. You don't need to be jerky in your movements. In fact, you want to be very smooth and calm. Good stay in your movements. Good. All right, Cranberry, look at me. Hey, good. Beautiful, perfect. Now go around him, please. Very good. Kind of keeping surveillance of him, keeping him in your... Stand right next to him, apply pressure. Beautiful, Cranberry, you did that like a champion. I'm so proud of you right now. I almost went over there and hugged the hell out of you, dude. Okay, go stand next to him. It's getting hot, so we're gonna have to come this to a stop. Wonderful for his first training session. Now, go bananas, Cranberry. Let's show everybody, hold on, let's show everybody how to do it. 2 fingers, yes. Raise them up, please. Then you're going to go across the dog's chest to his left shoulder blade, swipe down and say, go bananas.
Go bananas.
At that point, good, go bananas. The dog is allowed loose leash freedom. He can move. There you go, Cranberry. Yeah, you're gonna let him dictate. Don't pop on him. No pulling, no nipping, Cranberry. Come on, Cranberry. What did I just say? Loose leash freedom. If he wants to come and sniff over here, we let him sniff. Then we're gonna put him up, yeah? Thank you so much for sticking around to the end. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. paw that bell so you'll be notified when we upload a video. We got a lot of content with Onyx to come. Big, beautiful black poodle. So gorgeous. We got way more content with him and his cousin, Kino, a beautiful bully that's here for our Man-Stopper program. It's exciting. So yeah, you don't want to miss any of it. If you need any help with your dog, give us a call, yeah? Bless you all. Good, 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 good.
Now let us go into the silence.